Hey family, it's Netta back at you with another video. I hope you are all staying warm out there because yes, it is cold. It is cold. It is only January, so we're still in the thick of it. But family, so as you see the title of the video, the African Union is seeking to get reparations on behalf of Black Americans. So the African Union wants reparations from several different countries, and the United States being one of them. And you probably recently heard that Ghana created a region for African Americans, the diaspora that have relocated back to Ghana. Family, let me tell you this. This is a no, 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 no. No, 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 no. We do not need anyone to collect our reparations or reparations on behalf of us. So I do have an article, family, of course you know I do, about this topic. It's by, it's by a segment called African Renewal. And it says, so in 2025, the African Union has set a powerful and necessary theme, justice for Africans and people of African descent through reparations. It is a call not just for reflection, but for clarity, courage, and strategic reframing of the reparations discourse. The pursuit of reparations has long animated African and global dialogues about justice. Since 1963, when the Organization of African Unity, the predecessor to the African Union, first took up this cause, efforts have been made to advocate for reparations for historical crimes committed against Africans and people of African descent. These historical crimes included the transatlantic slave trade, colonialism, apartheid, and systematic racial discrimination. Important initiatives have been supported by the AU, from seeking restitution for pillaged cultural artifacts to advancing formal reparation demands at the global level. Yet for decades, the conversation has often been relegated to the background, as too often it is viewed through a narrow financial accounting exercise. It must be deepened, expanded, and above all, demystified. Okay, so family, I'm going to say this. First of all, there have been thousands, tens of thousands of Black Americans going over to the African continent to set up shop, either to just move over there and retire, or either to start businesses. And many have been the latter. Many Black Americans have went over to the continent of Africa and migrated to different countries to start businesses, to buy land and things like that. Okay, and since all of this has been going on, okay, with Black Americans migrating over to Africa, yet no country in Africa has offered the diaspora of coming from America. I'm going to speak in particular of America. Okay, I'm sure the blacks that are coming from the UK or Canada are probably thinking the same thing, but since I'm a Black American, I'm going to go with this one. Okay, so what we're thinking is, okay, all these years that Black Americans have been migrating over to Africa, they've not offered Black Americans citizenship. They've not offered Black Americans, hey, come over here. We got this land for you all. Y'all can get you a couple of acres of this land. This will be your land. And it's not for 50 years and that you have to do all of these, go through all these hoops and stuff. They've not done that, okay? But yet they want to collect reparations on behalf of what black Americans went through in the transatlantic slave trade. I say no. I say no, absolutely. Even for the black Americans, such as myself, who are indigenous, to America, okay? So when people say, where are you from? Where are your people from? My people from America, okay? It wasn't called America then, okay? So that's what we're saying, But I say no. How dare do they think, that's not appropriate? Do they think that it's okay to say, hey, we're going to charge you, you come over here, you're going to pay for a visa, you're going to pay for flights over there, you're going to pay for a hotel. Then if you should want to ask, well, can we get a permanent residency or even citizenship, then you're going to pay, God knows what for that, including all the bribes that you have to pay, in the process of doing it. I don't think that's appropriate, and it's not fair. If they were going to ask for reparations from, the West, if the AU was asking for reparations from the West, then they should be including, if you're including black Americans cases in that, then you should also too be including in your policies for black Americans to get land and citizenship or permanent residency in your country. That's what you should be doing. That's the only way that you should be advocating to receive reparations on our behalf. And period. And I'm just saying, okay? Period. Descendants of slaves. If the African Union wants to collect reparations on our behalf, it should come with a package to us to receive something for that benefit. And it should be in the form of reparations by land, acres of land, and by citizenship to that country, so that we can get a passport for the African Union nation. Okay? Yeah. But, I just thought this was odd. We want to definitely not be divisive, and we want to come together with our African, Caribbean, or whoever else, brothers and sisters. But we, as black Americans, we are done with being used and taken for granted. It's not happening no more to nobody. Nobody gets a pass anymore. Not our people, not your people, not their people, not anybody. It's getting a pass anymore, from trying to take advantage of us. So tell me, guys, what you think. Give me your opinion. I mean, do you think that the African nations should be allowed to collect reparations? Trump shut it down. He said absolutely, positively not, and that is that. But I believe this is something at the behest of the Democrats, and I'm just going to say it, I just really do. Because we know that the Democrats are always involved in something nefarious when it comes to the black Americans, to us. It just is what it is. They really are. They are always ingrained in it. So, tell me what you think. What's your opinion on the subject? Because that's what I was thinking, okay? This is more nefarious work of the Democrats, trying to put the African Union up to trying to get reparations on behalf of us, rather than them paying us the reparations. I'm just the nerve, the shame, okay? But yet want us to vote for them. Family, this is why I say I don't care. Just blind representation it's not smart. It's not smart strategizing when you're thinking about voting. It's just not. We can't just blindly vote for people and they do nothing for us. I don't care who they are and where they come from. It doesn't matter. You know, if they're not, we're the constituents. If they're not trying to give us something, then why do we want to just accept anything? I mean, I can't do it. I just can't. But tell me what you guys think, and let's chop it up in the video, all right? In the comment section. Friends, please like and share the video, and if you're not subscribed, we would love to have you as subscriber or subscribers. And so come on in and join us. We are always looking for new friends. All right, family, you'll love it over here. All right? All right, family, peace, love, and blessings to you. And, of course, always and forever, Black Power. All right, family, take care. Bye-bye.